Mario thing.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, this is it. What it's going to actually be like, I guess. I haven't actually seen this yet.
Oh, that's helpful.
Somebody had mentioned that it doesn't play the game for you; it just tells you like hints or something like that. So we're gonna find out, I guess, together.
Jeez.
Somebody just commented, "Stupidest crap on the planet. Just put
Yeah,
in-game tips into a menu somewhere."
yeah. Stupidest shit. Oh.
Yes. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I was trying to
But
read it in a way that would make your grandma not mad at me.
Sounds about right.
Sound on?
yeah.
Can barely
Oh
even hear
wait, can
anything.
we not hear sound?
I cannot hear sound.
Oh,
Sorry,
right.
there's no sound.
Here, let me see if I can.
Old manzy, oh.
No, this is a new system. I don't know how it works yet.
Okay, it's white, so that means that it's going to be muted. Okay, it should be playing
Okay,
now.
now let's try this. See if this escapes sound.
For sure. Let's make those turns smoother for you.
Yes, it's just kind of low.
Tire pressures are quite high.
Yeah, I can't
especially
make
on
it
the
go any
rears. I
higher.
start by bringing those down just a bit. Say around 27 psi in the rear and 26 in the front. That should give you a bit more grip and control in the corners.
What should my alignment be?
For your escort, I'd suggest
Why are
dialing
we
in a bit more
talking about
negative camber up
tires?
front, maybe around -2 degrees, just to help those tires bite into the corners. In the rear, keep it a bit milder, around -1.5 degrees. Then set your toe to 0, so your car tracks nice and straight. And we're all set. Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Okay, so it's a racing game. Okay, now it makes more sense.
Okay.
Hold on.
First of all, this is the same thing where I was like, "Oh, this is doomed species kind of stuff," because you hear that he's basically doing this whole like, "Oh yeah, I'm just talking to you like a friend, like somebody sitting next to you." Also, it's funny that they gave him like black guy voice, you know. Oh, I'm just your friendly, helpful black guy.
Listen, I want to see what he's about to do for Diablo. I'm just actually really curious now what
All
he's
right,
going to say.
let's see it.
Because I am pretty sure this is Diablo because that's what it looks like.
I'll give you my comments about racing games because I have some experience with it. Just go.
I see what's on your screen there, Warlock Spawn. So open Duriel's Horde. You'll need those corrupted horns of Duriel that the prompt is asking for. Basically, you collect those horns by defeating Duriel himself in the Echo Duriel boss fight. So you gotta farm him a couple of times until you get enough horns. Then you can interact with that stash and claim the loot. So it's a bit of a grind, but hey, you're already on Torment 4 and in Paragon level 268, so you're in great shape.
Alright.
So is this just live Google?
Yes, looks like
is
it.
this literally what we're doing? It's like I could
Okay.
Google that instead of using my phone.
No, but see the thing is that it's
Copilot's doing it for
conversational.
me?
It's conversational Google. It sounds like if you had a friend who knew this game and they were talking to you.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of part of the purpose. It's not just that you don't.
It's gonna learn your likes, your dislikes. It's gonna know when you poop. You know, it's gonna be like, "Hey, did you get your coffee yet?" And you're gonna be like, "Nah, man, I hadn't done it." Don't worry, we can wait. We'll keep it paused. Go get coffee, and then I'm gonna go get coffee, and then we're gonna have a gay old time.
Well, I'm gonna say okay. In my experience with racing games, that never happens to me. In fact, they just throw me right out there into the into the race. I can recall when I used to play Need for Speed Most Wanted, instead of dealing with getting a tutorial or anything like that. No, they just threw me right at the race and then if you want to learn anything, you just have to pause right there, look at how to do how to slow down time or how to the expectation of racing and such like that. They never give you a tutorial like that or what this slop is. In all honesty, like I said, in my experience in racing games in the past, tutorials are for babies in racing games. You shift, you brake, you turn the car around, and then you have your e-brake to drift.
Oh,
That's all you need.
oh, listen. There are 3 main AI features the company is touting right now. One is Auto Super Resolution,
Okay.
which is currently available on Windows 11. It's supposed to help increase frame rates without uh, compromising resolution by upscaling along existing tools like DLSS. Xbox revealed during the presentation that Auto Super Resolution will be rolling out to the ROG Ally handset sometime in April. The second is an AI clip highlight reel. Yeah, yeah. This feature auto records gameplay that it thinks you might want to have saved to show people later. So there's a website that does that already.
My mom today.
It also uses AI.
Oh, jeez.
They just
Yeah.
kind of want you to get used to the
And I
idea
called
that
her
you're
down
always being monitored.
And then
just
But
there's
it's
with
to
her
help
a little
you.
Copilot.
bit. And
I hate Copilot so much.
called her on
I
the
hate
way and I
Copilot too.
said, I'm sorry, we decided not to come over. She
But
said,
anyway, they're
"Aw,
pushing
you
it out to
did?"
the Xboxes.
Like she
So,
was so sad about it. And I was like, no, I'm on
yay.
my way.
Let's see, where's that one thing real quick? I know I saved somewhere.
Oh.
Oh, there it is. Because I stumbled across it and was like, oh, well, that's neat. And then it made sense. Oh, wait, continue. I gotta log in to access the damn thing real quick.
Oh, yeah, that's good. I didn't
And
think
hopefully
about putting it
nothing
there.
bad pops up. There we go.
Yeah.
Anyway, so it's this thingy here, okay? It's called Eclipse or something like that. And this is essentially an AI tool that will clip all your streams for you and come up with like all these random clips and stuff. So if you actually pay attention to like TikTok and shorts and stuff, if you've noticed a lot of them looking kind of similar to this stuff right here happening recently, it's because of this site.
So they got extra lazy.
So it like, cause like right here, it's right now saying, you know, or I'm live right now, right? And this is the last stream I had, which is Pokemon. And then I can get clips, but I can't because for one, you have to pay for this service, which I'm not paying for. Okay, so it has a bit of freemium stuff with it, but your stream has to be less than 2 hours before it will do anything with it. But yeah, if you want full access to this, you've got to pay whatever money it is for the premium here access. But yeah, this is the geez, that is expensive. Fuck that shit. I don't need that anyway. But yeah, if you see a bunch of clips that start looking like this all over the internet, which I did see, this is where it's coming from. They have an AI thing that's essentially doing it all for them. And then it's also posting them and stuff to their stuff, which is similar to what Xbox is adding to its thing, but I guess natively.
Yeah, I think that it's just they're just
They got lazy.
well, they're trying to so you ask yourself, why is Microsoft doing this? And I'm like, I think that they're trying to integrate AI into every aspect of your life.
Oh yeah.
And under the guise of it's convenient. And I'm like, it's already pretty convenient. And honestly, the amount of space that it takes up to record my progress, if I'm like, nah, I don't want you to record my progress, I'm fine. I'm just playing a game. Like, but I can record it just in case. No, please go away, leave me alone. Like, look, I stored these really memorable moments. Do you want to look through them? Please go away and leave me alone. So it's kind of like that kind of thing, but it's just trying to kind of like it's creep. It's getting more and more intrusive. To be helpful, and people just go, oh, well, just don't use it, just turn it off. Okay, that's how it works. Sure. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean, they
that's
do
the best
keep trying to
reaction,
turn
the
all
heavy
that
sigh.
stuff off, so well, I mean, heck, they keep making tools every time you upgrade to like Windows whatever to just automatically remove all the fluff like Copilot and stuff. But it's not like super easy to go about doing all that.
I will say one of the things that makes me hate Copilot so much is that when we're downstairs watching like some YouTube video or something on Rumble or something like that on our TV, we watch it on a computer that we have set up because we don't do TV anymore. And whenever I'm moving my mouse, Copilot just pops up like 25% of the time. It is so annoying, and it just fills me with, like, it's just a window, you just have to scroll over to it and close it, but it's really annoying that it happens that often. And I mean, if you watch, like, 10-minute videos and you guys are having dinner or you guys are chilling out or something like that, you're down there for a couple hours, yeah, it's gonna come up, like, I wanna say 4 or 5 times. It's so irritating. Anyway, I'm sorry. That's just
Yeah, disabling Copilot is the best thing you could ever do.
yeah, I need to look into that then. I need to just completely disable it.
There's gotta be a way to get rid of it, like Cortana and stuff. But now, speaking of,
What?
throwing things up, there's a TV out there, a smart TV now, that they're pushing ads out, without, you just don't get a choice. Like, you want to move out inputs from like HDMI 1 to HDMI 2, it throws you a 30-second ad you got to watch before it will swap input, kind of deal.
What?
And I'm just like, you've got to be fucking kidding me.
What kind of TV is this?
Oh gosh, I don't remember. I saw a story on it, I guess, a couple of weeks ago.
That is absurd. I
And
mean,
it was
that
one
TV's gotta be like,
brand,
maybe it's
and
free.
it wasn't the usual suspects either.
Yeah.
It was one of the lesser brands, so it wasn't like Sony
Well, that
or
would be the
Samsung.
usual suspect to me. One of the usual suspects for something that
Yeah.
predatory would be something that they sell to the quote unquote poors. They sell to people who don't have a lot of
I
money,
guess you're right.
don't have a lot of choice. You're like, look, we can give you this TV for $10.
But I was just like,
ads.
yeah, no. It's like, I don't want that kind of no. And I hate. I absolutely, well, first off, I love smart TVs, but I also hate them at the same time because of things like that, for one.
Wow. That's
But also the fact that they will purposely push out an update disabling it. And it's just like, you didn't have to do that, guys. You really didn't. And I wish there was some way we could prevent that from happening. But there's not, because it happened to a smaller TV that my parents have for the kids to watch. Suddenly the stuff that allowed them to get on Netflix and stuff just stopped working. They couldn't bring up the menu for whatever reason. So then I was asked to troubleshoot it, and I went in there and I couldn't figure it out. And then I noticed that there was an error that would pop up every time I tried to do the thing. But it was up for like a fraction of a second. Not enough to even attempt to read the damn thing. Right? And then it would disappear. And I was like, well, that is weird. What the fuck is that? So it took me several times of trying to snap a photo of it so I could get the error. And then I finally got it. And I was like, well, that is just weird. And it was giving me this error code. So then I looked it up. And it turns out what happened is the company pushed out an update. They're no longer supporting this TV with update. Therefore, any of its smart functions no longer work. They've been disabled. Recommended course of action: buy a new TV. I was like, the fuck am I? No.
Yeah.
Plug up the PlayStation here.
Yep.
This
Absolutely.
is where you're going to... Okay, you want to get Netflix? It's right here now.
Yeah.
You just can't use the remote anymore.
Yeah, and that's fine. I mean, that's something that they keep doing. I noticed that they were doing that. They did that with my Blu-ray player because when I first got my Blu-ray player, I was so proud of myself, by the way. But you had like now with Wi-Fi, I was like, what? And you could watch YouTube on it. I was like, what? And eventually they cycled it out. It ended. End of life. According to the company, even though I was like, it still plays just fine. What do you mean?
Yes.
It's still alive. They're like, yeah, but we're gonna brick all of your apps. I'm like, why would you do that? And I was like, you know what? It's not worth it. It's really not.
No.
Getting yourself all set up with all of these apps and everything. I'm like, they're just gonna brick them as soon as they can. Just get yourself a computer, master race anyway. So
grab the low tech stuff, find other options. It's like You can buy a Roku dongle usually pretty cheaply.
Yeah,
You
they're
don't
about
have to have a
$25.
smart TV.
Mm-hmm.
You can get yourself a smart TV. Just know when it
Yeah,
end
I've
of
seen it
life's,
with
you're going to
Plus
need
or
something
the
else. So get yourself a Fire
Plus
Stick or a
100.
Roku dongle or a PlayStation or an Xbox or whatever. Start using that.
Okay, I'll prepare
Because
to
when it
get
ends of
it.
life, you're not using it for its smart functions anymore.
Yeah.
Anyway, so